Good morning, this is Blue Angel 777. Today is September 27th, 2020. Today is 9 energy. Divine also adds up to total 6 today, so it's about balance. I am going to do this as quickly as I can. I did a reading yesterday and tried to post it, and I'm blaming Mercury retrograde. It would not allow me to. It was uploading all day long, so I don't understand why it's doing that. So I am going to attempt another one today, and I'm still going to post that one. So because it's still, it can resonate with you whenever you look at it or listen to it. It could, it's not, just because we dated that day doesn't mean that it won't resonate with you sometime this week, or, there's a time frame with that energy. So I'm still going to post that if I can get it downloaded or uploaded, And then also, I'm going to attempt this one. I want to do this one a little quicker. The one I did yesterday was a long one. It was 50 minutes long, so that could be one of the reasons why. So today is about balance, 6 energy. The numbers I saw today, 888, 111, ace, 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 all this new beginning energy. The moon energy that we're in is in Aries, of the will and drive with the Mars and Capricorn. So the strength and will energy, really fighting, and the Venus and Aries energy. So I call them angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters in 5D and above. I call the winds and messages of the universe. All the directions. I call them under the west, north, east, south, mother, the elders, all my relations. Call on the elements, fire, earth, air, water, and ether. The winds and messages of the universe. It's like the north ones. North, northeast ones today. Okay, what is the energy? I call Archangel Uriel, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael. This energy, very, that fighting energy, the Aries and Venus, and Aries and the moon energy, that will, that drive, and then the Mars Capricorn energy. A lot of things going on out in the world, and that's affecting that energy. And to maintain that balance within through the whole process. Some disruption energy, and to maintain that balance within ourselves, that oneness within, through that whole process. Okay, so what is the energy with the collective, the divine masculine, divine feminine energy on this twin flame journey? What is the energy of today for February 27th, 2020, on a Thursday? Okay. So, Four of Wands, foundation, spiritual foundation is very, very important. The strength, to maintain that, because we got this Ten of Swords energy. It's really come up in the last few days of deception or stabbing in the back energy. I talked about this Ten of Swords energy yesterday. I pulled it in the sunrise energy I got yesterday. It looked like the Ten of Swords, the original tarot, of that dark sky, and then there was this light in the middle. That's what represented yesterday morning when I was at the sunrise, and I went there today too. And this Ten of Swords energy is that seeing that light, heaven on earth energy. And the sky opened up for me today. I was doing meditation. It opened up, so that light's coming in. So there's some truth that is being shown. And that's, I didn't see this. The sun came through. The sun came through. And then we got the moon. Masculine and the feminine energy here, the deception, that fight, the foundation of that, and Two of Swords making a decision, an in-depth decision of that energy. Okay, we got the Ace of Water, new beginning, of Five of Earth, Pentacles energy, Four of Swords again. My crow friends, my four crow friends came in. I was meditating, opened my eyes, and that one was sitting right there in front of me. I think it's the same one, I swear to God. And it was funny because I caught 4 times. So I was thinking 4 is the number today. So it's about foundation, the spiritual foundation. And I was talking about that yesterday. We got the 444 energy. Sleepless nights, deep thinking, ego death, entrapment, the tower moment, the foundation, the walls are coming down. Not just with the twins and the energy of that, but also what's going on in the world around us. Everything is falling down our foundations. This is energy about foundation and balance. Find that balance within. The Four of Wands, 10 of Swords energy, and the Sun and the Moon. The feminine energy and the masculine energy of and then we got the Two of Swords of making a decision here. And we got this water, that Mercury and water, and then that Piscean energy, that love, that deep soul star chakra, unconditional love. And we got that Five of Earth of being left out in the cold, a fear surrounding money, energy. And then we got the Four of Swords, deep thought. What the creator is, Jesus is in that stained glass window, looking towards a deception, or the Three of Swords of heartbreak, laying on that sword of truth, and the Fourth Earth hanging on to. But that one coin is on the top of the head, that higher self energy. And we got the Queen of Fire, divine feminine, a sleepless nights, and a King of Swords, thinking about, and this ego, this tower moment of the foundations. So it's about, to me, it's about that foundations, the walls of coming down, and then rebuilding this new. So not just in our environment around us of the masculine, the feminine, the collective energy, but also everything that's going on around us too, the energy of that. So major events are causing disruption and the ego, fear, 5, 6. This could be the, is that the devil energy? This is the devil energy. Three of Swords. I thought it was the tower moment. No, it is the tower. It's the tower. Yeah. It's the... No, it's not. What is the... It's not the tower. I think that's an extra card. It's the ego. Archangel Jophiel. I thought it was the tower. It's not. It's the ego death. A false sense of entrapment. The false sense of entrapment. Okay. But the fours are about foundation. Spiritual foundation. Foundation in the physical. Foundation in the spiritual. A heaven on earth foundation. That connection. Knight of Swords wants to come out. Okay, clarify the Four of Wands, please. That peace, that peacefulness, that balance. 10 of Swords energy. Feeling left out in the cold at 5 of Pentacles. Ideas. And, well, there's the happiness, 10 of Cups, which is good. The Sun is seeing the truth. The Sun is showing truth. Balance, finding that balance. They're struggling to find that balance. And fighting off everything around them. That Seven of Wands, standing their ground energy. And that Two of Swords again, that making that decision. Or going within. Going within. And then we got the Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups of going towards that love, towards that energy of the love, the conditional love. The struggle is this masculine, feminine energy, the depths of that. And then we got the Four of Wands, the foundation too. So there's this battle, I feel like, going within of shedding that old ego death stuff, releasing that energy, and really everything that they're surrounding is, their energy around them is disruptive. And it's causing them to really go within and think about things in depth and emotional, that real deep emotion. And the Sun energy is about the number 19, number 18 for the moon. The Sun is that masculine energy of strength, and also Leo energy. Archangel Ariel is illuminating what we need to see, and I called on her to come in today. And she's showing the light of wisdom and understanding of what is going on here. What is going on. Seeing things, bringing things to surface. I was explaining yesterday how the waters came in real strong from those east winds, of winds of change, and fives were very significant yesterday. And I got 55 today, again today. So this changed, but today's more about foundations, and that foundation, and also balance, to find that balance within now. Due to the disruption and everything that's going on around you, now find that balance, going within your, to get grounded, that Capricorn energy. That Capricorn energy is to get grounded now, and get out of that energy. So the Sun is showing truth, and I was saying that the winds are pushing, the waters were coming in really deep, and pushing that ice out of the way, all the debris out of the way, and clearing the way, but really pushing the things up to surface. Okay, so that's that energy is it's showing things, the truth of seeing things, and seeing the deception, and recognizing that deception and energy of the Ten of Swords, really seeing it and looking into that light, even though you're down on the ground as heaven on earth, the two pointing up to down, heaven on earth energy. And that's this moon, the feminine energy, the Piscean energy, that are deep, deep emotions here of seeing. Because Piscean Mercury is about deep thinking. So the Sun is illuminating and understanding what we need to see emotionally and truthfully of everything. And helping to make that decision now with the Two of Swords. Whoops, it's backwards. Help to make the Two of Swords energy with all of that. Seeing truth and cutting ties where it needs to be cut. Seeing how they made the wrong decision. And taking action. That's in victory with the Chariot. And I pulled the Chariot. Yesterday the top card was the Chariot, and the end card was the Chariot. So it was a complete circle of going through all this emotion and everything. And the cycle, the Chariot. And the ending was the Chariot of the circle, complete circle, being divinely guided. Everything is the divine guiding. To see the truth as the way it's supposed to be seen. The true purpose. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is cutting ties, heartbreak, and leaving and coming towards, this new world, new beginning, ending of obligations, and this new world is 21 energy. At 1221, I'm seeing every single day right now, every single day. So that mirroring energy, this new world, the 21 is the new world. It's travel across waters. It's about water. This new beginning, the element of water, the emotions, okay? The Five of Earth energy of looking at how they helped and did everything for everybody, the whole journey, and kind of confident of what they did, but realizing they weren't happy, and start the Five of and then the Eight of Swords has really been in the cards again lately. Coming out of that energy, deep thinking, Four of Swords. So there's a lot of deep emotional thinking, and that's that Mercury Pisces energy. Deep emotional thinking about everything. In the physical, emotionally. The Eight of Swords is entrapment, is blinded by everything, financially, everything, of how he's manipulated, and coming out of that energy with his Page of Wands, of knowing and looking at this new beginning of what he needs to do, ideas, new ideas, and to come forward. The Four of Swords is that deep emotional thinking, deep thinking of this heartbreak here, this Three of Swords energy, coming out of that and laying on that sword of truth in Jesus is in that stained glass window. We got the Four of Swords over here too, right here. So this is continuing into that energy. And there's the Tower moment. 16, number 16, the Tower, the Four of Swords is deep of how everything, the foundations are coming down. The foundations are coming down. Getting ideas and to a new foundation. So everything from the ending of their foundation, the structure is being broken down of everything around them, their environment, and ideas on how to build a new one. Beautiful. Four of Earth, Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and in their new ideas of a drive, a will, and that's that Moon and Aries energy, Moon and Aries, of a will and drive, and also the Mars Capricorn is action, of that's that energy here, of the combination of that, of ideas on what they can do in the physical, of building, to rebuild. The Queen of Fire, the feminine, divine feminine, is knowing her purpose, the Judgment energy. Going through that Judgment energy, the true purpose. And 8 is the communication or travel, and of the elements, and finding that balance of the communication with her. Through everything that he's going through, knowing her purpose, the true purpose of who he is, and finding an elemental balance, because this is all the elements, this 8 of Wands, of really thinking about what you're saying through your higher self, your heart center, being grounded, and really communicating, and find that balance before you communicate with her. And the 7 of Wands is fighting. Taking action, meditation, coming out that Ace of Wands energy of completion and this unconditional love that he has for her, the King of Cups. So is that he's been through all this, but he wants to take action and come towards her. And he's trying to find that balance within. And he's still got that Ace of Wands energy through everything that he's going through. And the Magician is manifesting that. And then that's the balance of the elements here too. So he's really finding that balance within himself to communicate with her. And he needs to find that before he does. So he doesn't carry this other energy with him. This toxic energy, this energy of sadness and disruption of the Tower. And he's trying to find that, what to communicate with her. The 9 of Swords, he's not sleeping. He's not sleeping at night, and he's trying to figure out how to do that. Because he knows this new world, that world card that we got here, and also the Holy Grail, the Rose, is a divine feminine, that he has to message, he has to offer some type of message towards her, of balance, through his heart center. And that's that Vesica Pisces energy, that Piscean energy. It's that really in that energy of the Sun, Piscean energy. And that balance within that archway, that oneness within the source, within himself. That he has to really get in within that energy to communicate with her. King of Swords. His thinking, brilliant, speak his mind of confidence. That's the Piscean energy again. We don't know what's going on behind him. He's taking action. He's leaving and coming towards his peace with the divine feminine, with the 6 of Swords to his twin. Yes. Yes. So he's leaving behind this old and coming into the new. And the 6 of is that intuition connection. And what's the ego death? To me, it's the ego death. And going towards this 10 of Pentacles, yes. Seeing a different perspective. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative fear-based thoughts. So he's in his fear. That's the karmic energy. He's going to find that peace and balance within. That's really important today, the balance. The death, the energy of that. He's ending that that fear, the karmic energy. He's looking at a different perspective. Yeah, the ending of ego. The ending of ego. This one flipped around. And the deception of that. Of the 3-party or union. The ending of the 3-party, deceptive of the 3-party. He's ending the karmic situation here. He's ending the karmic situation and realizing his 10 of Pentacles and looking at a different perspective and a peace. And he wants union. So he's ending with the karmic here, the 3-party situation, and he wants victory and make an offer. The 6, and that's that 6 energy today. It's really important. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of leaving out in the cold, working towards something he loves. The karmic. Okay, so he is going to have victory, a foundation, victory, making an offer. He's leaving out in the cold, working on leaving out in the cold the karmic. That's slowing him down. He wants the 2 of Cups, this new beginning, this fortune, and he's going to get his wish. And he's going to make an offer. And he's thinking about that. The Justice. The Divine Feminine. He's still really going through a lot. That karmic's really causing disruption. That karmic energy. Decide on the unconditional love, the feminine. He's not sleeping. He wants to make an offer, a love, or a proposal. To the Divine Feminine. I dug really deep in here because I want to know what's going on. So it's very, at first I was thinking he's making an offer to the karmic. I'm like, what? No way. Okay. So, he's really going through so much right now. He's finding this peace. So I didn't really have to dig so deep, but it's the ending of the karmic here. The ego here, ending of the karmic. And he wants his peace, and he's seeing a different perspective, and he wants his 10 of Pentacles. So I dug deeper with the deception, with the karmic energy. And he wants union. The deception is he wants union. But there's deceiving of the ending, the death, deception of the karmic. He wants to make an offer and have victory with his union. And he was working on that. He's leaving out in the cold this energy of the karmic and working towards leaving her. And it's slowing him down. He wants his Two of Cups with the Divine Feminine. And this new beginning, this Wheel of Fortune, he sees the truth. And we're moving towards that with this Mercury retrograde. But this Mercury retrograde has really pulled him back into this energy, which slowed it down. But now this Wheel of Fortune I got yesterday too is really turning forward. A couple days ago, we were at that peak, that halfway marker, and now we're going towards the other direction. So with that, he's his wish is to make an offer, a physical offer, something, and thinking about how he's going to do that with the Divine Feminine. And justice for the Divine Feminine. And he's trying to decide on how he's going to do that. This unconditional love with her. And he's having a hard time sleeping at night because he wants to make an offer or something to the Divine Feminine. So, okay, so I had to go over that again. So there's a lot going on. So much going on. A lot of endings and deceptions and seeing things and things coming to surface. And not just in their environment, but the environment around them. There's a lot of stuff going on in the physical. You know, with this illness and coronavirus going around, and God, in my area there was a major shooting last night. There's things that's causing disruption in the energy around that's affecting the people around them too. So this ending of foundation is not just in the home front; it's in the environment around them also. So it's a foundation of this earthly foundation of the structure of around us, of how we have to change for this new way, this new beginning. Okay. Oops. Okay. A card for the masculine, or 2 cards for him. Anxiety, yeah, he's having a hard time. But the 6th chakra is that my masculine was talking to me yesterday, and he had a hard time with his throat, and he kept saying it was because the tea he was drinking, and I knew it was because of the fear energy, the anxiety that he has of speaking, and but he kept clearing it, and he was still speaking his truth. And he was speaking a lot about disruption around him and things that were going on. Actually, all this stuff, this tower moment, not within his physical and his home front, but the energy around him with the people. And that's that community energy card I pulled for the masculine. Not just their home front, but things that are going around him is causing disruption, the energy of. And but his 3rd eye is activated, so he can see. He can see through that 3rd eye, his higher intuition. He's evolved into that. So his throat chakra that he kept clearing, and I was helping him clear it as he was speaking. And I was wondering, I kept coughing, and I think I talked about that yesterday. So I'm going to try to get yesterday's reading posted too, is that it was, he was clearing that so he could speak his truth. And that's really important here, speaking the truth. It's really important to seeing that and speaking it. And seeing it, and he's seeing that, and he's having anxiety over that because it's not what he seemed with that 7 of Cups, the feminine, all tied up. Happy family. That tied up energy, she's going through the same thing right now, of what she needs to deal with. And then here we got the strength for them together, angel of strength. That's that energy of and protection. And here we got that solar plexus. So it's really about that strength within themselves together, that they have that to help them pull them through these energies. She's dealing with stuff in her own world, her own individual world. I'm dealing with things with that I'm releasing and cutting ties with, that I have, but still I have to do some more on my end of releasing that energy. So we're all working on that to come to this new beginning, and we're finding that strength together within ourselves to do that, and together that protection here, that Leo Lionsgate energy here of him, that masculine energy, and she's taming him, and he's finding that strength within her. She's finding that strength within him. They both have their wings. 10, and then we got a 5 energy there. Angels and ancestors, masculine, please. Okay. Druid, hold the space. Wonderful. Hold the space. Druid energy. The feminine, very sacred energy. That crystal of truth there, holding that wand. Very wise. The crystal is got stars around it. The crystal, that quartz crystal, if whoever has one, I've been really focusing on my quartz crystal the last couple days, is amplifies and amps up your intuition. And the feminine, the Lord, take charge with authority. So that strength within him, that warrior energy within him, the stand your ground in your Seven of Wands energy, the standing your ground, that strength. It's like almost a giant energy. It's a really big energy of Lord. The horns, the growth, eternity, the Trinity, the balance within. The grass is growing, green. I'm seeing green a lot. So healing. As they're healing, they're evolving and they're getting stronger. The feminine, masculine together, please. Enjoy the growth and reaps rewards, fruits of your labor. I was talking yesterday in the read, and I did a meditation, and I saw the deer, the feminine and the masculine deer together. I saw an owl, the wise owl here, and I saw, they said, enjoy the fruits of your labor, and to have faith, and to be patient, and I'm following the right way. I'm doing the right things, because I asked if I'm following the right path, and they said yes, that I was, and to keep doing what I was doing. And then I saw this wise owl, and also the falcon, and I see the falcon, and then so I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. Both of us together, the masculine and feminine energy, we're going to enjoy that. It's growing, we're evolving and growing. Okay. Where's that book? I want to read this one. Druid. Oh, I opened right to it. Hold the space. Hold things together. This is for the masculine. Hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you're where you're supposed to be. The Druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles. They had a deep connection with the earth, the sun, and the moon. They were the scholars who created the Agam tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding, that's the anxiety card here. In your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit, the fruits of your labor here. Your life will be a reflection of this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I'll read the Lord card too, because these are major, major cards. The sacred ones, the sacred ones. The lady and the Lord. Lady, enjoy the growth and reap your rewards. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. The lady, known as the Empress, this is the Empress, beautiful, in the traditional tarot, is the representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. She is abundant, beautiful, bountiful, and creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough love to give all who needs nurturing. Yet she is a representation of the goddess Venus, too, and yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. Oh, I didn't know that. The Empress and the Emperor, the counterparts here together. Beautiful. Okay. Energy and has more enough love to give all who need nurturing, yet she's represented of the goddess Venus too, and yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. In this card, she holds an apple. Its seeds form a perfect pentagram, which in paganism represents the 5 elements of life, the elements that balance within. Beautiful. Fertility, growth, and abundance are all eminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds have been planted and are coming to life, and there are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, This card will represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. If you are making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of monetary success. The lady can also usher in other forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage proposals, and even the birth of a child. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supported journey through life. Beautiful. And the Lord, don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong, the feminine. The Lord is the consort of the lady, the emperor, in the traditional tarot. He represents an authoritative male who isn't afraid to lay down the law, but this doesn't mean he is angry or chauvinistic. He is self-possessed, reliable, and ambitious, a man of honor who has earned his place in society. The divine feminine is working on her mission, this energy of, and she's moving into her masculine energy, and all tied up. She's busy doing what she needs to do. Okay. The Lord in the oracle holds a ram's staff and wears a crown of antlers, showing he keeps himself firmly rooted in the ground and is protective of his people. He's regal. Air indicates he has a taste for the finer things in life, yet he is sensitive to those who are less fortunate than he is. So very balanced. That's that Trinity here. Also that protective energy right here. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth, and it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show you how the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. Okay, that's your true purpose of who you are. Okay, beautiful energy, beautiful. And the Druid here in the fruits of your, beautiful. It just all wraps up together. And you know what? I'm going to end this right here. That's for today, and that's everything I was talking about. I send you all love and light, and please like and subscribe. I hope you have a beautiful day.